pleasant day to you, my dear friends. Today we will present to you a story of another Filipino who went out on a mission to bring the good news of life and salvation to people in some distant place. So come, join us and let us relish the gift of Pedro Calungsod, the second Filipino saint. Not too long ago, we were elated by the news that a Filipino was to be elevated to sainthood. That was Saint Lorenzo Ruiz de Manila. This year, another Filipino will be included among the holy people who have lived for God's glory in a heroic way and who now pray for all of us. He is Blessed Pedro Calungsod. Although little has been said about Blessed Pedro, he definitely has made an impact on the life of the Church. Some historians identify Cebu as his birthplace. There he grew up as a devout young boy who was trained by the Jesuits to master the catechism and to serve at Mass. He also learned Spanish and Latin. He was one of the skilled lay Filipino catechists who were chosen to join the Jesuit mission in Ladrones Islands or the Marianas Islands. The said mission was led by the Spanish Jesuit missionary Padre Diego Luis de San Vitores, whom the Church would later declare a blessed to. Their voyage was funded by the Queen Regent of Spain, Maria Ana of Austria. All was set for them to bring the good news in that part of the Pacific. So in 1668, Padre Diego, Pedro, and other missionary catechists sailed the Pacific Ocean and reached Guam, one of the islands of the Ladrones. There they began catechizing its natives, called the Chamorros. Now, we know that missionary life never comes easy. It will really challenge you to the core. But if the mission is fueled by charity, by your love for God, then nothing will be unbearable, as shown by Pedro and his fellow missionaries. In spite of the irregular arrival of their provisions, the difficulty of traversing jungles and terrains, and the terror of strong typhoons that frequently hit the islands, they persevered and were able to convert a significant number of natives. But then tragedy struck. Some sickly Chamorro infants died eventually after they were baptized. A Chinese merchant named Choco spread a rumor that the water used in this infant's baptism was poisonous. The rumor alarmed the community. Many believed the story, and they held the missionaries responsible for the death of these little Chamorros. Choco was backed up by the upper class called Matuas, the medicine men called Makanhas, and the young men called Uritaos, and together they despised the missionaries. The missionaries soon reached the village of Tumon. There they found out that the wife of Matapang, the chieftain of the village, had given birth to a baby girl. They wanted to baptize the child, but Matapang strongly opposed. To give him time to cool down, they gathered the children and some of the adults by the shore. They sang chants about our faith and even invited the chieftain to join them, but to no avail. He shouted at them. He was truly angry. Matapang went away. He tried to enlist Hirao, his fellow villager, in his plan to kill the missionaries. At first, Hirao refused, but Matapang called him a coward. So to prove that he was not, he consented. Meanwhile, while Matapang was out of sight, Padre Diego baptized the child with the consent of the mother, who was a Christian convert herself. When Matapang returned and learned of his daughter's baptism, he was overcome by rage. He hurled spears at the missionaries. Pedro was able to dodge the spears thrown at him, and he had all the chance to escape, being young and agile. But he refused to abandon his superior, the old Padre Diego. He stayed with him and did his best to protect him. Soon a spear hit his chest. He fell to the ground, and immediately Hirao finished him off with one blow on his head. Pedro Calungsod models for us intense love for mission and love for neighbor. He willingly left his family to bring the good news to some distant place. He willingly gave up his life for his friend. He chose to embody the ideals of Christ. Thus, his mission bore much fruit. Even today, the Christian faith persists in the Marianas. The Mother Church beatified Pedro Calungsod on March 5th, the year 2000. And in a few months from now, he will be elevated to sainthood. Friends, this is an invitation to all of you. On October 21st, 2012, let us join the Church in celebrating the life, mission, and martyrdom of our kababayan, Saint Pedro Calungsod. Till our next meeting, may the good Lord bless us all.